So we talked about this a little bit before, but 6-MAM is a huge, huge problem for the side pushers. And I don't know why no one ever noticed it before. I don't know why for 31 years we haven't been talking about this. But I'm going to read a little bit about 6-MAM, and then I'd love to hear you weigh in, Lisa, and you as well, Cam. The 6-MAM proves the overdose was recent and incomplete. The presence of 6-MAM means that not all of the heroin had yet metabolized into morphine. So the 1.52 mg per liter morphine level does not reflect the full amount of heroin in Kurt's system at the time of death. Let's break it down. Heroin is metabolized in two key steps. Heroin to 6-MAM. The half-life is 0.6 hours. Then 6-MAM to morphine. If 6-MAM is still present in the blood, that tells us that heroin was injected very recently, within minutes to, at the very end, an hour. The metabolic process was still underway at death, so that means it was still being metabolized, and that's why we still see the 6-MAM. And the total opioid burden was higher than 1.52 milligrams per liter indicates. Because that was not fully metabolized, obviously there was more heroin in his system than people even believe. So let's put this to bed. And Lisa, I'd love to hear you speak about this.
Listen, I'm so mad at myself that I never noticed this before. And I've had so many other toxicology specialists look at this and nobody else has picked up on it. I got told again today that the autopsy and toxicology don't prove anything because it keeps going back to this free versus total morphine thing. And it doesn't matter. I think we have a more extensive explanation on this coming, but yeah, this proves everything. This proves that those levels were a lot higher than what we know them to be. Yeah,
And you had you had a few people, you work in recovery, and you did have a few people vet this as well. Is that correct?
yes, quite a few, and they've all said the same thing since I've mentioned it to them. Kind of like everybody else. Now that I've brought it to their attention, they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is everything." But nobody caught it before, so it's not just that we haven't caught it; nobody has.